So good morning class 10th. Before we start today's class, first of all we will discuss the previous question which I have given as a homework, and many of you have done, but still we need to discuss that, right? So I am going to present my screen. Beta, my screen is visible? Okay, so we are going to do the constructor program. So here the class name we are using the SCF, and now the question was we need to calculate the SCF of 3 number using the parameterized constructor. So basically in this program we are supposed to take 3 number as input. So that means 3 data members are required to be declared. After that we need to declare the constructor. So the constructor and the class name must be having the same name. So I am using here. So the basic working of the parameterized constructor is to initialize the data member with the passed parameter. So here we can use this. Am I clear? Now whenever you are working on the constructor, at least apart from the constructor, we need to declare one more additional method for the working. So that method here I am going to use finder, and we are supposed to find the SCF. So for that we are using the basic logic which we have done number of times, and this A, B and C we have declared in a global area as a data member. So we can, because of that only we can use anywhere in any method. So this is the basic working. Are you getting this? I hope everybody must be getting this. Now we need to declare the variable k. Now come to the main part. How many parameters? There are 3 parameters. That means we need to enter 3 number. So we will take input of 3 number from the user. I hope everyone is getting these things. These things we have done number of times. After that we need to create a object. So for creating object, the simple with the class name, then object, then again at the time of creating object we need to pass the variables in which we have taken input. So in the main body we have taken input in XYZ, and this XYZ we need to declare inside the void main. After that we need to call this finder method for finding the SCF. Now let me show you the output. There is no error. So the SCF is coming here 1. Now one more time I will show you. So now this time you can see the SCF is coming 10. Any confusion in this part? You can ask your doubts. See, while declaring the SCF, the constructor, the parameter must be 3. Why? Because in this question we are taking 3 inputs. So these 3 variables we are supposed to assigning the data member, that is your A, B and C. One more additional function is required for finding the SCF. So here we are simply calculating the SCF. Any way you can use. See, the long division method we cannot apply. Please try to understand this, everybody. So the long division method we can apply only on the 3 numbers. Sorry, only on 2 numbers, because that method you can apply only on the 2 numbers only. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes.
So for finding the SCF of 3 number, we are supposed to use other way apart from the long division method. So that way I have shown you here the simple basic method which we have done number of times in class 9th also. So now come to the main part. See, in the main part I have used x, y, z again, and the same variable I have used in this constructor also. But if you want to use different variable, you can use different also. These x, y, z and in the constructor x, y, z both are the different. We are simply copying the value of x, y, z, these parameter into the formal parameter of the constructor. And now one more thing, the this operator. Basically the this operator is not required here. This is required whenever you are having the data member and the parameters in a constructor having the same name. So like if you are using here A, B and C, in this case we are supposed to use this operator on your left with your data member. So this represents the data members of the current object. So now the formal parameter in which we are receiving the values from the main, means from the main the values are coming in these ABC, and using this initialization part we are assigning this formal parameter value into the data member. So for differentiation only we are supposed to use this operator. Am I clear, everyone? Everybody? Okay. So one more thing. So whatever the data member you have declared over there in the global area, so these ABC are accessible throughout all the function except the void main. And sometime if you need to use you need to sometime if you are if you want to use or you want to print the data members in a public static void main. So please try to understand, this is very important point. So that data member we have declared as the non-static, that means the instance variable. So to access the instance variable, see here, to access the instance variable in a static method. So like here the public static void main is your static method. So if you want to use data member in your static method, you need to access them with the help of object. So here this dd.a means we are accessing the data member A. So here you are printing the value of A. So the value of A and the value of X here must be same. How? That I will show you how we can access. So now see, the data member you are getting here 10. This is the value which we are accessing using the object. So in short we can say, if you want to access the instance variable in a static method, so you can access with the help of object only. Like we are using the method, we are calling a method from the public static void main. Which method we are calling? dd.finder. So finder is a data member method of a class SCF. So for accessing the instance method, so before void we are not using the static keyword. So that means we need to access with the help of object. So here the object is DD and here is also a object. Am I clear? Ayush?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion, beta?
No, sir.
Good. So now one more thing. I think the homework is clear. So now the next program I am going to give you. See here on your computer screen. Is it visible? My screen is visible? No. Okay, wait, let me share. So this is your classwork which I am going to show you here. So now using the parameterized constructor, please try to understand the question. Write a program to accept a number and check and display whether it is a SPI number or not. What is a SPI number? A SPI number example is 1124. So please see, a SPI number is a number if the sum of its digit, that is 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4, that is 8, is equals to the product of its digits. So 1 into 1 into 2 into 4, that is 8. So 1124 is a SPI number. You need to check whether the number is a SPI number or not using the parameterized constructor. Do it fast, everyone, without wasting your time. Out of 50, only 40 of you have joined. The question I am posting in the chat box also. The example I have mentioned. Hurry up, everyone. Aditya Kasaudan, are you getting the question? Aditya?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Doing, sir.
Good. Vaishnavi? Very easy program. Shyam Agarwal? Raghav beta, are you getting the question?
Yes, sir.
Rohan Jain, what is the problem beta? Rohan?
Yes, sir.
क्या हुआ बेटा, क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही है? What problem you are facing in constructor?
कंस्ट्रक्टर्स कैसे यूज करें समझ नहीं आ रहा.
सी लास्ट टू लास्ट जितनी भी हमने रिकॉर्डिंग पोस्ट करी है GCR पे, ठीक है, उसको एक बार देखिए, देन वी विल डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. ओके
ओके सर.
बट डू वॉच केयरफुली बिकॉज इन द प्रीवियस वीडियो एंड बिफोर दैट ऑल्सो आई हैव डिस्कस द बेसिक वर्किंग ऑफ द कंस्ट्रक्टर इन द वीडियोज. Go through that, you will get it. Is that clear, Rohan?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Aditya Upadhyay. Ansh Chaudhary, are you getting the question, beta?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. Shashwat Agrawal, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Good. Try. Nivedita. Nivedita. Pulkit.
Yes.
Are you getting this, Nabita? And now one more thing, everybody, send your project as soon as possible. This week if you are not sending, so from Monday onwards I will be marking you 0, and you need to send your project on the mail ID computer@nc 2020. 15 programs with VD table and Beta, the same ID on which you people are sending the assignments,
Okay, sir.
I will not remind now.
And sir, what is the project?
Devansh, beta, Devansh, number of before, you know, last two, before 1 month I have told. Beta, I have, if you have said, I have got it. Don't worry about that. On Monday, I will, in the next class, you know, next week I will tell you who has submitted, who has not submitted. Is that clear? Again I am repeating, 15 programs with VD table and comments. Do not use short form. Some of you are using the short form. Please do not use. Use both side ruled punch sheet. And you need to send the PDF or the document file on the mail. And whenever the school is opening, you need to submit that file. And in the file, the first page, you know, mention your name and computer project. If you want to, just write the acknowledgement also. And the index page must be there. Raghav, index page must be there. Program 1, this, program 2, program till program 15. No need to write the whole program question. Just write program 1, program 2. Is that clear? In case anybody having any query regarding the project, he or she can call me or WhatsApp me. And now if your program is not fitting in the chat box, send it on the GCR. Very good, beta Jayesh. Well done. Well done. Very good. Do not copy and paste others' program. If your program is not coming inside the chat box, you can send your program in the GCR also. Try everyone. Ayush Agrawal. Beta Ayush. Beta, this is wrong. Sum of digit as well as you need to find the product of digit also. Got it?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, no problem. Aditya Kasaudan use parameterized constructor. You are doing the simple program, beta, na?
Okay, sir.
This is correct, but actually, okay, but without constructor.
Okay, sir.
Shashwat Singh, Harshnath Jha, Mansi, do it, beta. Aditya Verma, Mehul, Sarvagya.
Sir, I posted on the GCR.
Okay. It has not. Yeah, it is. Okay. Beta, Shashwat Agrawal.
Yes, sir.
First of all, please try to understand the extra variable, that is like sum and product. No need to declare in the global area. Just declare those variables inside the function, beta. है ना?
Okay, sir.
Rest is fine. Very good. Where? Okay. Wait. Now this is correct. Well done, beta. Don't be in hurry, है ना? Take your time. Very good. Who else is doing? Aditya Verma, Harsh Verma. Raghav, are you doing or not? Raghav. Okay, very good. So let me discuss this program myself. So now this time the program is SPY. How many numbers we are supposed to enter? One number. So what will be the constructor name? SPY, because the constructor and the class name must be same. Look at here, everyone.
So spy why capital number?
That is a mistake, beta. Don't worry. Everybody, please look at here. Okay, in this part, one variable we are using for sum, and one variable we are using for product. After that, if sum equals to P, SPY number is A, else not SPY number. Now enter number. Now the class name is SPY. Everybody please pay attention here. Now we need to save the file with spy.java. Now execute this. There is a small mistake, K. I have declared again. Now 1124. So this is a SPY number. As you know, again I am telling this, please pay attention. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4. We are doing in S, that is 8. Sorry, there is something wrong. Sum of digit, yeah, it is coming, correct. Then 1 into 2 into 4 is coming 8. So if this and this both are same, then the actual number 1124 is a SPY number. Am I clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. So those who are having doubt or they have not done, they can watch the video and they can copy it in the fair notebook, right? Now, so the next program which I am going to discuss is now try everyone, write down a question. enter a number, enter a number and check whether it is, enter two numbers, sorry, enter two number and check whether they are same or not using parameterized constructor. Very easy program. Again, everybody can do this. Kinjal Gupta, Kinjal, beta Kinjal Gupta, I will mark you absent because just now you have joined at 11:25. What is this? Kinjal, I will not mark you present. Kinjal, speak up. Give me the reason, beta. Next time, please join the meeting on time. Rohan, I am telling the question. My question is enter two number and check whether they are same or not using parameterized constructor. It's very basic question. Everybody can try this. Don't think these are very tough. No, these are very easy programs. Try everyone. Using parameterized constructor.
Posted in chat.
Okay. It is not there, beta. Very good, Shashwat. Well done, beta.
Thank you, sir.
See, these are very basic programs. So why I am giving these? Because you need to write at least you need to attempt. If maximum of you are not attempting. Yes, beta, Jayesh, very good. Well done. Do it fast. Rishi Tandon, Divyansh. But why you people are not trying? You are not posting. Vaishnavi, Vidip, Akshara Dubey, Pratyaksh, Sarvagya, Divya Tandon, Shashwat Singh. You people are sitting idle कि सर हो जाएगा. बेटा ये होगा नहीं जब तक ट्राई नहीं करेंगे. मेहुल, how many times I need to write? Okay, now I am going to discuss this program again. I am sharing my screen. Now see, two numbers. So the class name, whatever you want, you can use. Like I am using same. How many numbers you want to enter? Two numbers. So how many parameters you will use? Like x. So b equals to x. So the constructor name must be same. So I am using the same name. Check. You can change the function name. If the data member both are same, we are printing same. No need to print the value because both are same to same. Not same. Now, how many numbers you want to take input? one number. So two numbers we are supposed to take input, because in the question only it said that two numbers are supposed to be entered. We can enter in any sequence because both are having the same name, same type actually. And now just change the class name. Now see, there is a small mistake. Look at there, dd dot same, the function name I have called same. This is wrong. Now see, not same, same is coming. Any confusion in this? बच्चों, Vidip Agrawal, please pay attention on the data members. In the question only it said कि enter two number, and the data member I have used a and x. So a is already there as an instance variable. So here we are using the this, and here it is not required. And now one more additional function for checking whether they are having the same value or not. If they are having same, we are printing the message same, else not. Now whenever you are having the parameterized constructor in your program, first of all we take input. How many input? As whatever number of parameter you have used in a constructor. So two parameters, so two inputs we are taking, and we are creating object after that. And at the same time of creation we are supposed to send the values. Here we are passing y and z in any sequence. Like firstly you have taken input in z and then y, but here we are passing y and z. Why? Because both the parameter we are having of same type. So in case of same type, we can pass parameter in any sequence. After that we are calling dd dot check. That is a function where we are checking whether the values are same or not. I hope this one is clear. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So everything I am recording, you can watch the recording later. Now one more question I am going to give you on your computer screen. Please look at there. This is a very good question and you need to copy this. Please go through this question and try right now. I am pasting in the chat box also. So those who are using mobile computer, they can copy it. It is not coming the whole program. It is not fitting. Okay? So the whole program is there on your computer screen. Please go through the question only. Read the question carefully. Very easy program. Are you getting this question, everyone? Define a class called library with the following description. This type of question you will get in the board exam, and this question came in 2012 ICSE board of 15 marks. Very easy program. You are having one constructor, default constructor to initialize the data member, one method, void input to input and store the accession number, title and author. Void compute, this is very important question part. Void compute, in this we are accepting the number of days late the book. Calculate and display the fine charged at the rate of 2 rupees per day. This is important. In this function only we are supposed to take input how many days user is inputting late book, number of days late. In the void display we are supposed to print accession number, title and author. These three things you need to print under the heading, accession number, title and author name. Write a main method to create an object of a class and call the above member method. So this type of method 100% you will get in the board. So everybody has to try this question. Got it, everyone? I am posting the question in the GCR also. Sorry, not in GCR. I am stopped sharing now. Have you copied the question, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. Try, everybody. Now again I am repeating, you need to send your computer project on the ID on which, yes Rohan? Rohan, any query beta? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, continue. Actually, you have raised your hand. That's why I was asking. Okay. So again, I'm repeating. By Monday, by Sunday only, you need to send your computer project, complete project, on my mail ID computer10c and 10f at 2020@gmail.com with 15 programs with their VD table and comments in neat and clean writing. Do not use short form and try to cover all topics in your question, in your project. That's very, very important. Is that clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this is a lengthy question. So this you need to do as your homework, and you can include these questions in your homework, in your project also. Overloading must be there. Functions, pattern printing, sorting, array based questions. Okay. So with this I am ending the class. Those who are having the doubt, they can wait. Otherwise, rest of you can leave. And please send your homework as soon as possible.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, beta.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. In case you are having any query, you can ask.